Continue to entertain, enlighten, and perhaps give you some employment. At least for the new year, we are talking seeking sustenance through employment here on Unique, Not Different.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to Unique, Not Different. Before I start, I must say Happy New Year to everyone, and I wishing, the entire population a bright and prosperous New Year. So today, I have on Unique, Not Different, I have Miss Arlene Alexander, who is a self-advocate. Arlene has a BSc in Human Resources, and she is here today to tell her story, and also she's seeking employment. So let's see what impact we have today. So good morning, Arlene. How are you doing?
Good morning. Nice to be here. I'm doing fine.
Perfect. So Arlene, during the course of your life, you you discovered that you had a disability. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Because I think after you lost your mom at 9, right? Then you discovered that you had a disability. Can you tell us that transition?
Well, morning again. At the age of 9 years, I lost my mom at the age of 9 years. First of all, my name is Arlene Alexander. I grew up at Pepper Village, Faizabad. And at the age of 9 years, I lost my mom. And my grandmom took me to live with her. And while being in her care, she noticed that I started falling ill very frequently, where she decided to take me to see doctors. And visiting these several doctors, they had diagnosed me of being cerebral palsy, spastic. And she was in a bit of denial at first, but she came to terms with it. And nevertheless, that she saw that I had potential to learn, and she decided to send me to school. I attended all 3 levels of schools: primary, secondary, and
Right.
tertiary levels, where
Yeah.
I, sorry, where I
Yes.
obtained 6 O levels at the Faizabad Anglican Secondary School, and I also attended the College of Science and Arts, CUSTAT of Trinidad and Tobago, and I obtained a Bachelor's of Science degree in Human Resource Management.
So, Aline, going through that school, going through the schooling system for you personally, right? Obviously, you quote unquote was normal, and then you discovered you had this disability, and commendable for your grandmother. She didn't hold you back. She allowed you, to flourish through your school. But in terms of internally, how did you feel knowing that at the age of 9 or after 9 years, having a disability? Personally, how did you cope with that?
Well, having a disability of cerebral palsy, this has been a day in and out struggle for me,
Right.
and doing basic life skills on my own, and
Mm-hmm.
it's been very difficult, but I um, overcome all odds and decided that I wanted to make a contribution for myself and also for my country, society. I
Perfect.
decided that I wanted to be independent and contribute something positive, have a positive
Right.
contribution.
So you equipped yourself academically, in the field of human resource. Were you ever employed? And you are here today asking for employment in your field. Can you tell us a little bit about your struggles gaining or getting employed?
Well, at one time I was employed, but being at the workplace there, I faced I face some discrimination at the workplace, and well, presently I'm not employed at this time, and one of the reasons is because of the discrimination that I faced, and I think this has a very negative impact on a lot of people with physical disabilities, physically challenged people, differently able people, and yeah.
So what would you like to tell the corporate world, the business world, both private and public sector? What would you like to tell them?
Well, it's, being but presently, as I'm not employed, I presently receive a disability grant of $2,000 a month, and I would really like to be employed, seeking employment, preferably at home, or if I have to come out of the workplace, I will do so. I would like to tell the business people that the discrimination has a very negative impact on a lot of people who are pursuing to be independent, and I would like the discrimination to come to an end, and so that all disabled people can be included in all aspects of life in the workplace and society.
Awesome, Ali. I want to say thank you. Clearly you reach up. We give you a time to reach up in studio, and it shows your determination to get employed because you had some challenges with your computer and you decided to okay, let's divert and find an alternative, and you reach
Yes.
in studio on time. So I want to say thank you so much. And guys, to the corporate world, the recruitment agencies, please, I want to say she is very determined, and I know she will be an asset to your company in whatever form of action you decide to employ her. And an asset. An asset is always greater than a liability, for sure. So, with that being said, I want to say thank you guys for tuning in to this week's segment. As I always say, be good, until next week. Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thanks, Ali.
Thank you for having me.